Things are definitely getting interesting at work. It's Friday, which means I've got the weekend off. I actually put in for overtime tomorrow, but nobody got back to me, so I'm going to assume they don't need me to work, so that's fine. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have a drink with my family. Asia had her big office party with this big time state job that she's putting in for, so let's see how that goes. As far as here goes, yesterday I had that whole incident where I had to do a citizen's arrest on an individual who said they had a gun. Well, my supervisor stopped by today and encouraged me to put in an incident report for it. Normally, it's the kind of thing, it's like there's a police report for it, so I didn't feel the need to do anything further than that. But he stressed that it would probably be good for me to go ahead and just do an incident report. I just so happened to have a copy of the police report and the arrest record that the police gave me yesterday, so I'm gonna include that with this incident report. But that's not the major news. I was just talking to him randomly, and I suggested that I would probably be putting in for a mobile position sometime next year, and he encouraged me several times hard to just go ahead and apply. He was like, just do it. And I was like, man, I've only been here 90 days. I'm still new. He was like, no, do it. We need good people in that position. I think you'd be good for it. Do it. So I'm gonna put in for that. The downside is that I don't have a driver's license, but now that I know that there's a real need for it, I'll go ahead and take care of it. Like, why not? Oh, boy, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Not even like a hard day, just long. So yeah, it looks like they want to give me a promotion. Hey, between me and you, don't say nothing. My boss was here yesterday, and he was trying to give me my check stub, but in the stack of checks that he had, mine wasn't there. I get direct deposit, so I don't really worry too much about my check stubs. But he was like, well, here, you flip through them. Maybe I'm overlooking it, so I'm flipping through them. They're in envelopes. It's not like I can see anybody's pay or anything. And jokingly, I was like, well, can I just have the biggest one? Whichever one is the biggest, can I have it? So he actually reached in his pocket and handed me his and showed it to me. And I won't call out names, I won't say numbers, but damn, if that was my check every week, damn, holy shit, wow, like that would be a game changer for me. So I have to get a license. I mean, I have a permit. I wonder if that thing's still good. I've got to do that, and then I've got to go. I'll just take the test. Wow, I'm so sleepy. Huh. For me, because I'm old now, I don't have to go through the motions of taking the class, sitting down, and talking to an instructor. I don't have to go to driver's ed. I can just, with my permit, go in and say, ready to take the test. And I can just take the test on the spot. And if I pass it, I get a license. So it's never been a matter of if I thought I could do it or not. Because I think I'm a safe and cautious driver. I think I'm. My father used to say that, safe and cautious driver. It's so funny how I say things he used to say. It's like, I think I'm a good driver. It was just a matter of I didn't have the money to get down there and do it. Well, now I would consider this an investment, much like I felt like my guard card was an investment all those months ago. So I'll go through the motions, and I'll go ahead and get my license, and I'll put in for this mobile position. Now you're asking yourself, what does mobile position mean? What does that do for you? Well, it's a fuck ton more money, but a fuck ton less work. Like, they'll give me a company vehicle, and I'll just drive around. I'll drive around from location to location and check up. During special events, I sit in the parking lot in my vehicle, and I watch the parking lot to make sure no one breaks in. Like, it's an easy breezy job, and it pays a lot more money. So I'll go ahead and I'll put in for it. Let me first of the year. I'm gonna have to really dedicate some time to get down there and going to get my license, because it's like my schedule now is it looked. Oh, excuse me. It looks like this is gonna be my schedule. Like I'm gonna be here, so I need to get down to the DMV as early as possible, knock it out as early as possible, and still get back in time to go to work. That's my plan. That's what's going on. Mobile position, that'd be a big deal. That'd be a real big deal. It's a lot less work. I mean, I'd have to drive around and pick up paperwork, and then when stuff goes down, they let's say like a guard screwing up, they would call me to go check on that guard. Or for a station that doesn't necessarily have a guard, they'll call and say, "Hey, what area are you in?" And if I'm in that area, then it's up to me to go check it out. So, yeah, that would be a big deal. It's funny. I had never really given that any serious thought before. I was just like, yeah, okay, mobile position maybe. Like there are only a couple of places to go from here. It's like security guard is just like your stepping stone. You've got your mobile guard, which is fine. And then I was thinking maybe I'd do transit agent where I could be on the trains and check fares. But I don't want to do that because it's like that's a lot of work. Like, and it's a lot of it's a lot of confrontation. It's a lot of demanding to see something from someone. And I despise confrontation. I really do. So I don't want to do that. But mobile guard might be the way to go. So, and it was funny because I was talking to my boss and I was like, "Well, dude, are you sure? I'm new." And he was like, "Do it. Just do it." I guess that's a thing. I guess that's all right. So I'm gonna make applying to mobile guard a priority. Should be fun. Oh man, that would be a nice thing going into the new year. It really would. But anyway, I'm gonna finish my incident report. It's you gotta fill it out front and back. You see, I already kind of started. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out because they just want it documented, and I have no problem with that. But this could be the beginning of something big for us.